wanted to start another one.
We had a pretty good one.
Oh yeah. What about that tornado? Was that in the 50s or the 60s?
That was in the 70s.
70s?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Bob was still living with you, wasn't he?
Bob never lived with us in Fairfax.
Oh, that's where the tornado was?
Yeah.
Okay.
The tornado was at Fairfax. We lived on the... Are you recording this?
Yes.
We lived on the Gadsden Drive off Clyburn Road.
Mm-hmm.
And it just happened. I'll tell you, everything is quiet, and then you hear a roar like thunder, and then you hear glass breaking and this and that, and we tried to get to the basement, and I think it blew the roof off some of the houses. The product of mail 3 miles away, and I think we only had about $8,000 or $10,000 of damages.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really something.
And you say some of the neighbors lost their roofs, didn't they?
Yeah, picked the roofs up and put one about 50 yards. You weren't around then, were you?
I don't think so.
No.
I wasn't born until 76.
You weren't even thought of.
I don't think so, no.
Sheik was a good, Eugene or Sheik was a good football player.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to refer to him as the big, fiery, red-headed tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd get mad when you'd call him that, see. But he was really rough. Yeah.
So he had red hair.
Red hair.
Well, I saw him. He had white. Yeah.
And as I said, I played basketball. And I think Art played basketball for Flemington High School.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about Russ. Russ played softball and baseball.
Russ was a character, though, wasn't he?
Oh my God, he was a wonderful guy. Played the guitar, but he's a comic. He was funny with it.
Mm-hmm.
Make songs up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone liked Russ Gilliam. He didn't have an enemy anywhere. But if he didn't like a person, he'd let him know it. Yeah, I don't like you, don't fool with me. I've heard him say that.
He used to call me Ryan Duran.
He used to call you Ryan Duran after the baseball pitcher of the Yankees. He wouldn't say Ryan Duran. So he had a name for everyone.
Did he have a name for you?
I don't think so. I don't think I had a nickname. Bob, Rob, or something like that. I don't recall any nicknames. Now they used to call Russ Gudsy. I don't know where they got that name.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to call Art Varner. And I don't know where that came from either.
I heard that, I don't know where I heard it.
But they'd laugh when they'd call each other that name. They knew something that they didn't tell someone else.
Yeah. I heard that they had a nickname, Dobbins.
Oh, that was Roy Waddell.
Oh, okay.
We lived at Moncloa.
Oh, okay.
And he nicknamed me on that.
Oh, all right.
Just occasionally he called me Dobbins.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Unless something my little sister did.
Mm-hmm.
I used to try to play the guitar and she'd get mad and say, Mom, make him stop.
Mm-hmm.
It irritated her. So I think that's when I stopped trying to play the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be good overnight, you know.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. I just didn't have the patience to keep going. That was it. Well,
Let's see.
you got it off now?
I don't have it off yet.
Mm-hmm.
We probably should turn it off now. I gotta get going soon. Sounds good enough for
Do
today.
you remember Russ?
I remember him vaguely, you know. How old was I when he passed away?
Well, he passed away in about 1960.
No, not 60.
Wait a minute. 1979 or 80.
I've been only 4 years old, yeah.
Yeah. But he was up visiting when you came over.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe if I'm not mistaken, that we went up to,
Yeah.
we went up to Skyline Drive and camped out overnight. And I had surgery on my right finger, and I had a cast on it, and I took off sick leave for a week from the sheriff's department because I had a cast on the right hand. And I think that's when you probably met him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had a good time up there and stayed a couple of nights.
Mm-hmm.
And he said we talked about bear and the other animals running loose there. And he says as he departed the premises, he saw a bear. And I said, well, what did you do? And he said, how you doing, bear? He kept going. That was his funny old thing.
Remember that panther?
We had a panther at Morgantown.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah. I remember one night I was staying over there, and the panther was actually in the backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Sounded like a woman crying.
Yeah. Did I get my gun? Do you remember?
Oh, you got your gun every time that thing got near the property.
Uh-huh. And you drew a picture of me holding the gun.
Oh, I thought we were going to kill it.
Yeah.
What got me about it was you never think of panthers being able to make a noise. That sounds like a woman crying.
Well, it starts out like a woman crying or a baby crying.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd had lovers parked close by. We had seen beer cans.
Mm-hmm.
We thought maybe it was someone attacking a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Then later on, it sounded like a baby crying. Then it became louder as it went down to the bottom of the hill to get water.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand from some of the neighbors that it comes by there 2 or 3 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yeah, I heard it. I got my shotgun. So I was just thinking all the times I took walks through those woods and everything.
I just still can't get over the noise it made.
That stopped. Yeah, well, it's happened before. Same noise. It's just...
It makes you wonder what type of animal would make a noise that sounds like a human crying.
That's exactly what we had others.
Kind of pure evil in some respect, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But well, they'd walk around the porch sometimes. It sounded like a person was out there.
Well, we had bear.
Yeah.
I never saw any, but I'd see trees where they'd scratch their back. That's a dead giveaway, see?
Yeah.
And we had turkeys walk by the house with the little ones. Not get excited.
A lot of bees, too.
Oh, my gosh, bees. They were almost my downfall.
I remember I stepped in a hornet's nest out there in Hobbit's Glen.
Well, I was clearing some rocks along some grass and plants.
Uh-huh.
And I stirred them up, and it was a black hornet or wasp hornet out there. And the only mistake I made, I started running.
Oh, yeah.
And it stung me 2 or 3 times. Then I had to call imaging.
Uh-huh.
And I had to go to the hospital. So that's when I found out I was allergic to bee stings. But I never had that growing up at all, you know. Never as a kid. I was stung several times. Shut off now.
I'm getting ready to turn it off. We gotta get ready to go over to Patty's.
See, I don't know what she's doing over there now. She had a lot of things she had to put in a box and send it.
Oh, God.
I don't have to do it. Turn that off, would you? I was telling her about the lollipop that I got for her when she comes down to bed.
Look at Ryan, darling.
Listen, she goes in the door and goes down and goes in and gets some herself. Doesn't she?
Do the thing with the dog, Granddad. Do the thing with the dog.
What do you do?
Excuse me.
I'm going to give it a half. How you like that? Oh, that's pretty.
Press on. Alright, now how do I get those skills?
First of all, you have to buy a movie production company. Get some special effects
Trainer.
trainer, and then you can make your own movie. Because Rachel sometimes was like, we could come in here. I said, well, we made a movie of it.
You want me to bark like a dog?
Did that thing to do with the dog, Granddad? That was making her laugh earlier.
Oh, my God.
I have to hire an assassin to go. I think that's what I said. We hire an assassin to go.
What do we do here?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Hey.
well, I could do it all with the computer.
Listen,
Protect
the
the
dog's good.
$1 million deposited in your account.
What do you think about that? Let Rob have this and see how he does.
Let's see.
I bet you can't do as good, Rob.
I tried it. Yeah, I don't think it works. I don't know how they always land it as far as I've seen, like, the grill's perfect.
Yeah.
If I back my knife down the hill the wrong way, like in front of it, all scraps out.
Do you have him? No, I don't have any.
So
Do you want some?
the Audi always just looks immaculate.
Rob, when she comes down to see me, I got lollipops.
A lot of the movies, like the movies where they're
Green, red,
car
purple.
crashes and stuff. Find
You
out
almost fell off the chair.
car.
Right.
You okay?
It's a hazard. They got 11.
You alright?
I'm getting a stiff neck.
Oh.
Because every single time they do a jump or something,
Actually, the car's wrong.
Whoa. I dropped that. It's an ornament.
The scene where he was taking the Jeep around.
It's for Daniel.
Something pretty to see.
There's old Jeep Sport